6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has reaffirmed Pakistan's resolve to deepen economic and trade engagement with the United States. Planning Minister has directed to control the prices of essential commodities to provide maximum relief to the people. Pakistan has reiterated its resolve to continue to raise its voice on grave human rights abuses in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and world over are observing India's Republic Day as Black Day today. Israeli forces martyred 9 Palestinians in an operation in Jenin refugee camp of occupied West Bank today. In the second T20 of 3-match series, Australia women beat Pakistan women by 8 wickets at Hobart today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has reaffirmed Pakistan's resolve to deepen economic and trade engagement with the United States. He was talking to US Ambassador Donald Bloom, who called on him in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister reiterated that Pakistan attaches importance to its long-standing ties with the United States. Noting the recent momentum in high-level bilateral exchanges, Shehbaz Sharif stressed that structured and broad-based Pakistan-US engagement is critical to advancing both countries' shared goals in both the bilateral and regional domains. The Prime Minister thanked the United States for its continued support for Pakistan's post-flood reconstruction and rehabilitation efforts, including at the recently held International Conference on Resilient Pakistan in Geneva. Ambassador Bloom said the United States would continue to support Pakistan's post-flood recovery as well as the government's efforts for economic development and reform. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif will inaugurate Green Line train tomorrow, which will chug between Islamabad and Karachi. According to a press release issued by the Pakistan Railways on the instructions of Minister for Railways Khaja Saad Rafiq, breakfast, lunch, high tea and dinner will be provided to the passengers during the journey in the ticket price. Apart from this, high-quality bedding and utility kit will also be provided. The Green Line train, after starting its journey from Margla station, will make stop at Rawalpindi, Chaklala, Lahore, Khanewal, Bahawalpur, Rori, Hyderabad and Drug Road on the way. This train will be operated with new coaches imported from China recently. The turnaround time of the Green Line is set at 22 hours, which will be reduced gradually. Planning Minister Hassan Iqbal has directed the authorities concerned to take immediate measures to control the prices of essential commodities to provide maximum relief to the common people. Chairing a meeting of the National Price Monitoring Committee in Islamabad today, he directed officials to take stern action against those involved in market hoarding. He advised the officials to ensure supply of essential commodities, keeping in view the increasing demand in the month of Ramadan. The committee directed the Ministry of National Food Security and provincial governments to ensure inter-provincial coordination in order to avoid any shortage of daily commodities, particularly wheat, before the month of Ramadan. Food secretaries of all the provinces were further instructed to hold a meeting immediately with the Ministry of Food to review the progress of wheat across the country and to ensure its smooth production and supply. During the meeting, a presentation over the price monitoring and inflation was given, while representatives from Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Sindh and Balochistan apprised the forum over current production and supply of wheat and sugar. Minister of State for Petroleum Musaddiq Malik says a holistic energy policy to resolve the issue of energy on long-term basis will be finalized by the end of this year. Addressing media in Islamabad this afternoon, he said the policy is aimed at importing economical, sustainable crude oil and gas from Russia. He said after the implementation of this policy, we will be better able to reduce our import bill and make our energy supply smooth. Musaddiq Malik said the bilateral agreement between Pakistan and Russia for supply of affordable petroleum will be finalized by March this year. The minister said our government is committed to create more job opportunities for the youth. He stressed that all segments of the society and political parties should work together to put the country on the path of prosperity. This is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan will continue to raise its voice on the continuing grave human rights abuses in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. At her weekly news briefing in Islamabad today, Foreign Office spokesperson Mumtaz Zara Baloch said Pakistan will also continue to extend unstinted moral, political and diplomatic support to the people of Jammu and Kashmir in their quest for self-determination in accordance with the relevant UN Security Council resolution. She said we pay rich tribute to the sacrifices of martyrs of 3 massacres committed by the Indian occupation forces in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir during the month of January in the 1990s. With regard to situation in Afghanistan, the spokesperson said Pakistan stresses the importance of peace and stability in our neighborhood. She said we underscore our desire to work closely with regional countries to pursue continuous and practical engagement with the interim Afghan government on countering terrorism and to help avert humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan. She said during the visit of the Russian Special Representative for Afghanistan, Ambassador Zamir Kabulov, both Pakistan and Russia reiterated their commitment to work closely to further strengthen coordination and cooperation in promoting peace, stability and economic development in Afghanistan. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and world over observed the India's Republic Day as Black Day today to remind the international community that India's continued denial of right to self-determination to the Kashmiri people is contrary to its claim of being a democratic country. According to Kashmir Media Service, call for the observance of the Black Day was given by the All Parties Hurriyat Conference. Meanwhile, the authorities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir turned the entire Kashmir Valley and parts of Jammu region into a military garrison by deploying Indian troops, police and paramilitary personnel in strength. Srinagar and Jammu cities were offering a look of fortresses. The roads leading towards the cricket stadium at Sonawar, Srinagar and Maulana Azad Stadium in Jammu, the main venues of the Republic Day functions, were sealed with barbed wires and barricades. 9 Palestinians were martyred by the Israeli forces at Jenin refugee camp in occupied West Bank today. Palestinian officials said the Israeli army is carrying out a large-scale operation using live ammunition against civilians. Meanwhile, the Palestinian Fatah group has called for intensifying confrontation against the Israeli occupation in response to the Israeli military operation in the Jenin refugee camp. France has agreed to a request from Burkina Faso's military leaders to withdraw all its troops from the country. There are currently 400 French Special Forces troops in Burkina Faso. In the second T20, Australia women beat Pakistan women by 8 wickets at Hobart today. Batting first, Pakistan scored 96 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in allotted 20 overs. In reply, Australia achieved the target in 12.4 overs. And finally, the weather report. Cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while very cold in upper parts, North Balochistan, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan during the next 12 hours. Fog is likely to occur in few plain areas of Punjab. And now once again, the headlines. Prime Minister has reaffirmed Pakistan's resolve to deepen economic and trade engagement with the United States. Planning Minister has directed to control the prices of essential commodities to provide maximum relief to the people. Pakistan has reiterated its resolve to continue to raise its voice on grave human rights abuses in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and world over are observing India's Republic Day as Black Day today. Israeli forces martyred 9 Palestinians in an operation in Jenin refugee camp of occupied West Bank today. In the second T20 of 3-match series, Australia women beat Pakistan women by 8 wickets at Hobart today. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.